September, Saturday. Grown-ups are always talking about the good old days and how things were so much better when they were kids. But I think they're just jealous because my generation has all this fancy technology and stuff they didn't have growing up. Believe me, I'm sure when I have kids of my own, I'm gonna be the exact same way my parents are now. When I was your age, we used our legs for getting around. Yeah, whatever, Pops. Hello, today I'm going to talk about this book that's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Old School. And this is the 10th book of this series that's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And I'm going to read the text back here, then I'm going to talk about two texts. But in the first text I read it in the start that when I'm going to talk a little bit about, I'm going to talk how I have it. I have it a little bit about that, but now I'm going to read the text back here. Life was better in the old days, or was it? That's the question Greg Heffley's asking, and his town voluntarily unplugs and goes electronics free. But modern life has its conveniences, and Greg isn't cut out for an old-fashioned world. With tension building inside or outside the Heffley's home, will Greg find a way to survive, or is going old school just too hard for a kid like Greg? And that was all the text back here. And I'm still the nose are still, I don't know what it's called in English, I have forgotten, but it's something like that. It hurts here, and in my nose, it's hard to breathe in my nose, you can say. But now I'm going to talk about the first text that I read in the start, and that's what was about this. When families, they say that they had in their life, they had their more fun. They didn't have electronics or something. They had fun. They played outside, like my dad talks about. That when he was little, they hadn't anything to do inside, so they went outside and played football. My dad played football. My mom, she just slept every day so much. She slept much, my mom. And that's little bit. My dad played football very much when he was little. So he had fallen many times. One time the skin just falling off. And when I can tell you one thing about what happened. I don't know how, just why did that happen. I just wanted to I run in school, so then I fall, and so much skin just came up, and I started bleeding. Then another time I couldn't. It feels like I couldn't even walk then, but I could walk, but it was hard and it hurt in my foot. So then another time it came up, and 4 times it came up the skin, and then it got good. Why? But now I'm going to talk more about the text, but that's a thing about what happened to me one time. And so Greg thinks like this. It's the first text. Greg thinks like this. He is also going to talk about his good old days, how he had it, that he had it better than them. So then it said here, it's said here, when I was your age, we used our legs for getting around. Yeah, whatever, Pops. Why? And then it's another page I'm going to talk about. But that page, it's not very much I'm going to talk about that page. But it's like this. Wait. Wow, this is going to... I need it. Yeah, now I got a hold of it. I'm sick. Wow, what happened? Well, something happened there. But then Greg Heffley takes like this. His mom said to Greg, when she was little, everybody in town knew each other, so then they had some fun. But Greg thinks like this. He is not going to. He doesn't like that. Doesn't like that if everybody in town knows each other, because he thinks maybe so then there it's like a picture. Some people can say looks when Greg is bathing. He is in a bathtub. Just where is it? How they neighbor, they said. How they neighbor. And now I'm going to talk about the second text. And this is a spoiler alert, but it's going to come about some seconds. But, it's about the pig. So now I'm going to talk about the second text. It starts when they got a pig. It was in this. It was in the 9th book, The Long Haul. So then in that book they got a pig. And now they learned the pig to walk, and then Manny put on some shorts. No, not shorts. These long, I don't know what, jeans. So now the pig looks like a real man, just walking. And now the pig thinks it's so smart that it can do whatever it wants. Just go out in 5 in the morning and come back 5 in the afternoon. He can do if he wants that. He thinks he can do that if he wants that. But no, if he dies, it's his fault. So then the pig also throws in the trash things, and wow, why? They're trying to put a GPS on the pig so they can know where the pig is. So then they put on the GPS, the pig takes it off and throws it in the trash. And that was all for the 2 texts, but I laughed much in this book. And I'm going to, this book is super good. It's fun. It's interesting. I really much recommend these books to you people out there to read them, because they're very good. And my next book is a Swedish book, and my best character for this book is Greg Heffley. And bye bye.